Do you want to sell more of your books on KDP? Then you should know there are two super important times to sell more books than ever on Amazon: Black Friday to Cyber Monday and Prime Day. In fact, Amazon pours millions of dollars into marketing spend to promote these two major sales dates. They re-engage their customer base and share all the hot deals and trending products. Naturally, we all would like a piece of that pie, right? Since we're right around the corner from Prime Day 2022, why don't we discuss what you should be doing to better position yourself for the Amazon sales onslaught and sell more books than usual. First things first, if your book is not getting any sales right now, you can still capitalize on this special deal. So no belly aching or pessimism welcomed. You've got this. It's just going to take some work. Ideally, you'll want to implement these suggestions right away or at least 1 month before a planned sale event. Thankfully, Amazon finally announced their Prime Days this year is on July 12th and 13th. Speaking of Prime Day, in recognition of the upcoming event, I'll be hosting a once-in-a-lifetime live broadcast on my podcast channel where I'll be reading the entire Kindle Direct Publishing terms and conditions. Why? Because who actually reads all 45,000 words in the terms and conditions? Well, I do. And we'll be able to bring awareness to the guidelines KDP wants us to know and follow to the T. Hopefully knowing the facts will help all of us become more successful and safeguard our self-publishing businesses on Amazon. Join me on Monday, July 11th at 12:15 p.m. Eastern Daytime at dalelinks.com/KDP-terms. Visit the link now and then hit the bell notification icon so YouTube sends you an email when we go live. So here are 10 tips for selling more KDP books on Prime Day, and I'm going to be saving the best for last. Number 1, book cover overhaul. Hey, are you lacking sales? All you got to do is boost your book sales with a good facelift on your book covers. Book covers are a deal breaker for a lot of readers out there. If that cover is not dialed in just right, or if they've seen it before and were turned off by it, then chances are very likely if you just get a new one and give it a whole new look, it's going to be a great way to attract those new readers in. Number 2, book description rewrite. Again, are you lacking any sales anyway? Well, boost your sales with carefully crafted ad copy. Sure, not all of us are great copywriters, but keep in mind, I actually have 2 specific interviews where I had talked with Brian Cohan and Brian Meeks, who are both fantastic book description writers. Number 3, update the 7 keywords. So you've got the 7 backend keyword slots for each one of your publications that can have upwards of 50 characters per slot. You should not be just doing a single word in each one of those slots, but more a string of 2 or more words in a phrase. Remember, the longer the keyword phrase, the more likely you are to appear for it. In fact, the Kindlepreneur has an entire case study based on how to use the 7 keyword slots, so make sure you visit dalelinks.com/7kindlekeywords. Number 4, double check category placement. Amazon adds and subtracts categories regularly on their website. Keeping up with them is nearly impossible, but necessary if you want to remain on the relevant virtual bookshelves on Amazon. Now here's what I recommend. If you don't know your categories that your book is in, you can go over to bklnk.com, or what I call booklink.com, and insert your ASIN of the book in their category finder. And there's your answer. It'll say it. Or of course, you can always just reach out to KDP support and get that information from them as well, but it's a little bit more delay. You can have up to 10 categories per product type, so make sure you're taking full advantage of that. In the event that you don't find 10 relevant categories, it's okay. It's not a deal breaker. To select the right categories, use the previously mentioned service that I told you on booklink.com to see what your competition is using for categories. Put in a request with KDP support through the Contact Us link at the bottom of your dashboard, and you're good to go. Number 5, A+ content. Leverage any module with text and graphics. Now, don't be confused. I'm not saying graphics with text on them. I'm saying text and graphics. Amazon Advertising shares in their certification course how keywords and text used in A+ content is indexed, making your product page more discoverable. Search engine optimization much, anyone? Number 6, price promotion. Your book needs to be participating in the big deals on Prime Day so more readers and customers are enticed to buy your book. Do you need the price promotion? No, but it sure does help make an offer Amazon customers can't refuse, especially if you got all the previous elements dialed in. Bonus points if you can time a Kindle Countdown deal during the event. Just keep in mind, you're limited to the US and UK for countdown deals. In the event, you have a full series of books. Run a free promo on the first in series, so long as your buy-through rate is good, and that's the percentage of readers buying one book to the other in your series. The first in series can be a loss leader, but it's worth it if you have a conversion of 30 to 50% of your readers buying one book to the next. Number 7, newsletter swaps and group promos. Collaborate with other authors in your niche if you plan on running a price promotion. You might as well take advantage of it while it's going on. Newsletter swaps are when you agree to promote another author's book in your email newsletter. In exchange, they promote your book to their email subscribers. Now, group promos are where all authors discount their books to promote a massive sale to all their followers. These are sometimes a challenge to arrange, but can pay off big time if you leverage everyone's email list. For these author collaboration opportunities, I recommend a service like StoryOrigin to keep everything in order. You can get your hands on StoryOrigin for less than $10 per month when you visit our affiliate link at dalelinks.com/StoryOrigin. Number 8, Amazon advertising. For at least 1 month prior, build out a list of winning keywords, categories, or products related to your book. The best way to do this is by running multiple automated targeting ads. Scrape the search terms report at least weekly. Put together a list of high converting targets and a list of non-converting targets to put into your negative keywords or products list. That way, when you launch a campaign just before the big event, you have a campaign more likely to convert with the information that you already have. Yes, bidding gets ridiculously high and ads become super competitive. Stick with the budget you can afford and don't feel the pressure to match or use a high cost per click suggested by Amazon. Number 9, get more book reviews. According to another section in the Amazon Advertising Certification course, 91% of customers check reviews before buying a product. Amazon further explains in order to be retail ready, all products must have at least 15 reviews or more with an average of 3.5 stars or greater. So how do you get more reviews? Well, just this tried and true way of things I always tell people: call to action inside your book, go on social media, email list, in person, phone a friend, talk to a neighbor, randomly get some stranger off the street, you get what I mean. Or you can use services like getbooksreviewed.com where you get 10 days free right out the gate. You're welcome on that one. Number 10, network with other authors. Trying to go it alone is a recipe for disaster. You'll accomplish very little when working on your own, but when you chat with other authors in and around your field and in this industry, you open yourself up to better ideas and hopefully expedite your book sales. And speaking of expediting things, I want to expedite you over into this very next video where, of course, we're going to be doing the KDP terms and conditions, where I'm going to read 45,000 words, no commentary, no fluff, all terms and conditions, and all value. I will see you there.